Can't use that.
Spike down B.
Good attempt.
One enemy remaining.
Molly!
They're all dead?
That. But as anyone with pressing bills waiting on a sizable tax return can tell you, money promised isn't the same as money in the bank. Now the CP Railroad is starting to get some paying customers. It has also carved out the wagon road to Nevada territory that the Central Pacific's now deceased visionary founding chief engineer Ted Judah once promised as a worst-case consolation prize. Passing through the mining town of Dutch Flat, it greatly eases and shortens the journey between California and its silver mining neighbor, expected to bring in $1 million a year. But most of that revenue is yet to come. In short, the Central Pacific has built a lot of expensive infrastructure with little by way of notable payoffs from either the public or private sectors. The company is kind of broke. Nor is cash flow the only major obstacle in the latter.
One enemy remaining.
A second issue is, well, haters. Others in the transportation game in San Francisco understandably see the Central Pacific as a threat. They do what they can to undermine the CP and the state legislature and the press. But maybe the Central Pacific's biggest obstacle is retaining workers. To date, the CP Railroad has done as the Union Pacific largely does, rely on Irish immigrants. But unlike its opponent to the east, the Central Pacific has to compete with the draw of prospecting. After all, why do the backbreaking work of building a railroad through the Sierra Nevada mountains when you might just strike